You ever wonder why people leave your life? Yeah, I see it in your eyes. You feel abandoned. You think they got tired of you, like you were broken, something they tossed aside. But listen, it's not about you. It's about them. You're standing here, blaming God, thinking He's out to get you. Like, why would He take away the people who meant everything to you? But maybe, just maybe, He saw something you didn't. Maybe He saw through their lies, their smiles, all that fake loyalty. They weren't there for you. They were there for themselves. I know you're stuck on the pain, that knife twisting in your gut because they left. It hurts because you cared. But them, they didn't. They took from you your time, your energy, your soul, and you didn't even see it. Maybe you loved them too much to notice. But here's the thing. God saw it. He saw they were poison. They came into your life with fake promises, telling you what you wanted to hear, while they drained you dry. You thought they were your salvation, your family, your friends, but they were parasites, taking the good from you and leaving you with nothing. I get it. You're hurting. But wake up. God pulled them out of your life because they weren't good for you. Yeah, you. With all your flaws and mistakes, you're still worth more than the garbage they brought into your life. But you can't see it yet, can you? You're too blinded by needing them, desperate to feel wanted. Pathetic, right? Hey, we've all been there. You're crying over people who wouldn't even glance back at you. People who used you, said they'd stay, but ran the second things got real. Cowards. That's what they were. They didn't deserve you. And here's the joke. You loved them, needed them, thought you couldn't live without them. But now look, here you are, empty-handed, wondering what went wrong. Nothing went wrong. Everything went right. God saw what you couldn't, so He cut the cord, because you didn't have the guts to do it yourself. And now, you're free. It doesn't feel like freedom yet, does it? It feels like the world is crushing you. But that's the price you pay for seeing the truth. Real pain isn't about losing them. Real pain is realizing how much time you wasted, how much love you gave to people who never really cared. God couldn't watch you destroy yourself anymore. So He stepped in. You should be thanking Him. But no, you're crying, aren't you? You wanted them to stay, to love you back. But love doesn't work that way. Love is ugly, painful, raw. And not everyone is built for it. Some people are only built to take, to drain, to use. But you're a giver. That's your curse. You give and give until there's nothing left. And when you're empty, they walk away. They got what they wanted. But listen, screw them. God saw their act. He saw them for what they really were. Leeches, liars, fake smiles, empty promises. So, He ripped them away from you. It wasn't bad luck. It wasn't an accident. It was a divine intervention. And yeah, it stings. I know it does. You wanted them to stay. But deep down, you know, I'm right. They weren't good for you. If they stayed, you'd still be stuck, pouring yourself into a toxic cycle. That's why you've got to stop. Stop crying over them. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. It's time to rebuild. But this time, do it right. Build a life with people who give as much as they take. People who see you for who you are. Here's the truth. The real betrayal wasn't from them. It was from you. You betrayed yourself. Every time you let them take from you. Every time you stayed when you should have walked away. But no more. God gave you a gift, a chance to see your worth, to rewrite your story without their poison. So, what's it going to be? Keep feeling sorry for yourself, or stand up, dust yourself off, and start living for you? They're gone, and they're not coming back. And that's the best thing that could have ever happened to you. You've been through the fire. It burned away all the illusions. And what's left? You. And that's not a bad thing, because now you're free. You thought you needed them to be free, but they were the chains. God cut those chains for you. Look at you now. You are still breathing. You're still here. It hurts, but that pain, it's proof. Proof that you cared. Proof that you're alive. And that makes you stronger than them. They didn't feel the way you did. That's why it was so easy for them to leave. But you're still standing, even if you're carrying the weight of it all. But listen, you've got to let it go. Stop carrying the memories and the pain. They're gone, and holding on won't bring them back. Even if they did come back, they'd hurt you all over again, because that's who they are. People don't change. Not really. So, don't waste your time. You've got to toughen up. You've got to start looking out for yourself. God saw what they were doing to you. That's why He took them away. You didn't lose anything. You were saved. I'm not saying it's easy. Hell, it's going to hurt. There'll be nights where the loneliness feels unbearable. But you've got to push through. The darkness isn't your enemy. It's your teacher, showing you who you really are. And you know what? You're stronger than you think. You survived them. Their betrayal, their abandonment. That's no small thing. But now, you've got to stop living in the past. Stop wasting time on what could have been. The only thing that matters is what you do next. You've got two choices. Keep dwelling on the pain, or use it. Take that pain, that anger, that betrayal, and turn it into power. Something that drives you forward. Because you've been through the worst, and you're still here. You've seen the truth. And now, you're free to build something real. So stop mourning what you lost, and start celebrating what you've gained. God saw what you couldn't, and He saved you. You think you're alone, but you're not. You've got yourself, and that's all you need. Because in the end, the only person you can really rely on is you. One day, you'll look back and see it clearly. Losing them wasn't a loss. It was a gift. So stop crying. Stop holding on. They're gone. And that's the best thing that could have happened to you.